Welcome to Poppendetta Park for round 18 of NPL New South Wales Men's Ones competition. It's Mount Druitt Town Rangers hosting Sydney United with a very valuable 3 points up for grabs. Sydney United coming to the game in 4th position, Mount Druitt in 10th, but only 6 points separates 4th from 10th, which means the race for the top 5 is heating up. I'm Tony Soleno. It is great to have your company. Mount Druitt at home again this evening. They were last week, but it went down to the Wollongong Wolves, the high-flying Wolves, breaking the winning streak of Mount Druitt, but they'd like to get back into the winner's circle. For Sydney United, a victory midweek, which means they'll be in the Waratah Cup final. They'll play local rivals Marconi. They'll be looking to cap off a great week for the club. Captains Carlos Saliadare and also Glenn Trefiro posing for photos. The general formalities. It's a big game this evening. 1 of 3 going on in the NPL. Also Sutherland taking on Marconi out at Seymour Shore. And Sydney FC hosting Rockdale as well. All 3 games have big permutations on the top 5. Only 4 regular season rounds remaining. This is round 18. It is business time. If you're going to make a move, you make it now. Of course, both these teams looking for a win, but they are in FFA Cup action towards the back end of the month. More on that during the call. Mount Druitt has won at 3 of their last 4. Sydney United, winless in their last 3, but have had 2 draws the last couple of weeks. In this corresponding fixture, it was Sydney United who got the chocolates. They defeated Mount Druitt. (3-1) out at Sydney United Sports Centre. Peter Simonovsky, one of the players involved in this game, got a hat-trick last time around. We see a chance in the drums of the Sydney United fans. They will be kicking off. We're so used to seeing them in their traditional red. They'll be in the royal blue this evening. Mount Druitt in the yellow with the green shorts. 90 minutes time. Where will the 3 points go, or will they be split? Carlos Saliadare sending it to the sky. We're on here at Poppendetta Park. Round 18. Sydney United as well, chasing 3rd place, Blacktown City. See a long ball over the top from Fragagianis. Straight into the hands of Carlos Saliadare. Those starting lineups, Carlos Saliadare in goals for Mount Druitt. Solomon John Monaghan Vaika. 1 defender, Jake Mamone as well. No Blake Thompson this evening. He was suspended last week. 2 yellow cards into a red one. Fabricio Fernandez, one of the hottest players in the competition right now. Here comes Matt Sim with the first attacking play of this game. Squares it up into the middle. Knocked away by Alameddine. But Sydney United will get the next best thing. They'll get a corner. Early in the game for the visitors. Tufik Alameddine, of course, part of that Mount Druitt side. Nick Trimble and Lord Darko in defence. Josh Gould, Jacob Esposito, John Roberts, Majan Pavlovich round out the starting side for Mount Druitt. But it's Sydney United. Deliver the corner. Near post. Headed down, wasn't convincing. But Fernandez will come and retrieve it. Counter attack. Not working out that time for Mount Druitt, but they'll go again. Trimble tried to find Pavlovich, and it goes out of play. Ball the visitors in goals. Thomas Manos, the ever reliable Thomas Manos. Adrian Velastalika. Anthony Temelik. Peter Simonovsky, Matthew Sim. Patrick Antelmi gets a start. Sebastian Gallegos, another one of these fleet-footed Uruguayans in the competition. Thomas Lavulskok, Matthew Bilic, Glenn Trefiro, and Yanni Fragagianis. That is the starting 11 for Sydney United. And here is Trefiro. Last touch of Sydney United, said the referee. So it'll be a throw for Mount Druitt. Plenty of support wherever they go, Sydney United. Roberts was clipped. So I'll go quickly off the foul. The referee said, nope, not ready, so we'll take two with that one. Of course, we are on Facebook Live and on YouTube. Let us know your thoughts on the game, the coverage. Where you're watching from. Big fixture. There's a lot of top five connotations. We'll go through plenty of those throughout the call. Into midfield, Monahan Vaika. Pavlovic. Looking for a runner. Esposito makes it. Delivered into the box. Pavlovic nods it on, but taken nicely there by Manos. So no troubles first time around for the Sydney United shot stopper. Simonovsky, the leading goal scorer for Sydney United this season. Trefiro. Throw will come from Fragagianis. Through ball looking for Simonovsky. Couldn't get there. Trimble was there first. Spoke to Blake Thompson before the game. Said he's a very restless watcher. Wants to get back in the side after his suspension. Falls for Fernandez. Intercepted. Pavlovic along the right touchline. Gets Esposito making a run. And eventually a throw will come the way of the visitors. We'll keep you across the scores in the other fixtures this Saturday night. So we mentioned Sydney FC and Rockdale, Marconi and Sutherland. Those are the other two games this evening. Nice vocal atmosphere, nice and early. 5 minutes into this game, still no score here at Popondetta Park. Nice ball from Fernandez. Fragagianis wanted Sim to make a run, arrived late to the party. Of course, that top five keeps chopping and changing each week. This result has a big bearing on that one. Of course, Adrian Velastalika from Sydney United, awarded in the NPL Team of the Week. The only player from this game. Last round for a good performance in a 0-0 draw against Marconi. As we mentioned off the top. Counter-attack, Fernandez. Looking for Roberts wide. Alameddine overlapping. Decides to come inside. Alameddine, edge of the 18-yard box, doesn't pull the trigger, squares it up. Roberts, nice footwork. He'll have a try, will he? No. Probably spent a little bit too much time with it and was dispossessed. Now it's Sydney United's turn to counter-attack. That was short-lived with Trefiro. Tomislav Uskok, back from NPLV, spending time with the Melbourne Knights, the brother club of Sydney United. Both clubs with proud Croatian heritage. Throw in for Fragagiannis. Mendes, Esposito is quick. Now Pavlovic has been set free. 18-yard box high for the veteran. Wanted Esposito to overlap. He did eventually, but ignored him. Still with Pavlovic. Nice ball for Roberts. Esposito into the box and nodded wide. That could have been the opening goal of the game, but just wasn't meant to be for Mount Druitt. First warning shot for the home side. Still no goals after 9 minutes of play. Let us know where you're watching from, your thoughts on the game thus far. Been an energetic 10 minutes from both sides. Opportunities are plenty. Nothing in the back of the net just yet. Works it downfield. Too quick for Sim on the left wing. Pavlovic. Our first look around the grounds. Sydney FC under 21s 0. Rockdale 0. And out at Sutherland, the home side 0, Marconi 0. So no goals on this Super Saturday. Ball delivered in by Gallegos. To his opposition number 10, Fernandez. Those silky Uruguayans on display. Thomas Manos, the forest green, blending in with the trees behind him. Fragagiannis, that was a dangerous ball. Wins it back, Fragagiannis. And now the shot from Gallegos deflected. Fragagiannis once more. Simonovsky goes down in the box and just wide. So pinball in that box. Still no goals netted, but definitely not short of chances. Saliadare. Decide to play out of the back here, Mount Druitt. Monahan Vaika decided to go along the carpet. Because there was rain the last couple of days in Sydney. A lot of players slipping in the under-20s. A lot of players got the longest studs this evening. And moving nicely, Pavlovic on the left. Has Alameddine tucking in behind. Uses him. Alameddine wanted to shoot first time. Pavlovic goes around his defender, but well blocked there by Uskok. Mamone. And Esposito comes back from an offside position. 9 minutes gone here at Popondetta Park. It's Mount Druitt Town Rangers 0. Sydney United 58 0. It's a 0-0 draw last week against Marconi, so no goals for Sydney United last week. Just over 100 minutes with no goals. Long ball looking for Sim, just shy of him. Esposito. Trimble. Alamadine pushing forward. Goes to the left. Pavlovic. Holds it at the byline. Into the box, Pavlovic. Doesn't decide to pull the trigger. Fancy work there from Roberts, but cleared away eventually by Sydney United. Esposito on his bike again. Darko. Tried to find Alamadine, but that was intercepted. Trefiro. We are on Facebook Live and YouTube. So make sure you comment in the comments section your thoughts on the game thus far. Intriguing start to this one. Esposito. Temelik. Grew up in Fairfield. Push forward here, Sydney United. Mamone. Gallegos. Simonovsky turns. And it is a free kick on Nick Trimble. So just outside the 18-yard box, the marksman for Sydney United brought down. So free kick in a dangerous position. Four-man wall being formed by Mount Druitt. Alamadine drops off. Now in this position, this is Matthew Sims' bread and butter. Will he have a shot? Puts it at the back post. Taken there by Saliadare. No problems for him. Bilic. Played midweek against St George. A victory 3-2. In an entertaining Waratah Cup semi-final. The grand final for the Waratah Cup next Sunday. Be Sydney United versus Marconi at Lily's Football Centre. And we also learnt this week that the NPL grand final for this competition will be at Bankwest Stadium. Change from the traditional Leichhardt Oval it has been the last couple of years. Alamadine turns that one over. And tell me, nice ball. Simonovsky joins in. Darko slips over. That's the effect of the conditions. Pressing high here, Sydney United. But Gould gets rid of it. Trimble just shy of halfway. Mount Druitt playing around Sydney United. Velastalika almost put that one in Blacktown. Throw in to come for Mount Druitt, the home side. They've had a spate of home games this last month. Roberts, Solomon John Monahan Vaika, Fernandez. He's deadly around the box. They'd want to contain him. Esposito, Mamone into the box. Sliding in. Simonovsky, casual as you like. Last touch of Fragagiannis, says the referee. 15 minutes gone here at Popondetta Park. Mount Druitt Town Rangers 0. Sydney United 58-0. John Roberts. It's been the home side with more possession. Monahan Vaika. Trimble. Long ball for Pavlovich. Always attracts 2 and 3 defenders. Does the marksman for Mount Druitt. Darko finds Pavlovich, the goal scorer from last week for Mount Druitt. What can he deliver on this occasion? Punches low and read nicely by Sydney United. Mamone. Now it's with Fernandez. Pavlovich wanted to tee up Fernandez again. Didn't eventuate. Sim. Long ball looking for Simonovsky. We know what he can do in broken play. Gallegos. Couldn't capitalise on the 1-2. Bilic wins the throw. Now turnover. It's with Mount Druitt. Pavlovich getting forward. Sliding tackle. All clean. To Melik. Esposito, sees space in front of him. Now goes to the right, looking to link with Pavlovich. Tees up Esposito again. Looking promising, Mount Druitt. Just can't get enough penetration into the middle. Gould. Trimble. Into the attacking half, the defender. Pavlovich puts it in the middle looking for Roberts. Jostling in the box. Eventually Temelik wins out. Long ball, Simonovsky, making a dangerous run. Saliadate comes right out, collides with the defender. He's down the goalkeeper. It just goes to show the presence of Simonovsky, forcing the keeper out that far, and then a collision. So assistant coach Rudenberg tending to the shot stopper. Change a goalkeeper this early in the game would change the complexion very much. He's been resolute down back all season as the Mount Druitt number 1. So mentioned off the top, both these teams in the FFA Cup round of 32. It's Mount Druitt Town Rangers' first time at that stage. They'll take on Manly, fellow NPL 1 team. right here again at Popondetta Park. It's the 4th time this season they'll be playing each other. See Solidaria back in goals. "20 minutes gone in this game. Still no score between Mount Druitt Town Rangers and Sydney United. Been a very entertaining game thus far. Despite the scorers not being troubled, Gould goes right back to Solidaria again. Pavlovic sent a lot more space this evening. It's been good too, the forward. Mamone delivers into the box. Headed away, but it was out of play. Not behind, so it will be a throw. Around the rounds there has been a goal at Seymour Shaw. It is to the visitors though, Marconi. They lead 1-0 at half-time. And Sydney FC under 21s 0. Rockdale City Suns 0 after 25 minutes. And of course in the main game we're calling this evening, 24 minutes gone, still no score. And Tell Me chasing, but he can't reel that one in. So just a breakdown between defence and the attacking half for Sydney United. Fragagiannis. Both coaches would be content with what they've seen thus far. Coach Amiro Velastalika of Sydney United 58, and also Aidan Desmond of Mount Druitt Town Rangers. Gould. 3 at the back for Mount Druitt. Monahan Vaika dropping back when he needs to. Gallegos, the heart of midfield. Finds Trefiro. Sydney United haven't been in this part of the field very often in the last few minutes. Simonovsky, that was a good first touch. How's the second one? Good save there from Solidaria. Made sure the striker for Sydney United was held at bay, but it will go behind for a corner. Trefiro. Plays short for Sim. He delivers it into the middle. Who's there? Going down, Sydney United. Referee said it was fine. Counter-attack here for Mount Druitt. Darko. Releasing Roberts, who was offside. The crowd called it early. Sydney United, 7 wins this season. 5 draws and 5 losses. Sees them in 4th place. Delivery there for Mantelmi. Easy pickings for Solidaria on that occasion. For Mount Druitt, 5 wins this season. 3 of those coming in the last 4 weeks. 5 draws and the 7 losses. So 6 points separating these teams. But that's from 4th to 10th. So the competition is so tight as we head towards the finals. Of course, you can see all the action every week on this Facebook page NPL New South Wales. Long ball forward looking for Trefiro. One-on-one with Gould. Referee says it'll be a throw the way of Mount Druitt. So last touch off Tricky. Of course, we are on Facebook Live and on YouTube. So make sure you let us know your thoughts on the game where you're watching from. It's a chilly Saturday night. But both teams have a nice contest bubbling away. Gallegos. Acres of space here for Fragagiannis. Delivers into the middle. And over the top of Anselmi and behind. It'll be a goal kick. The cameraman Luca wishes there'd be gloves. They're in the bag, but you've got to operate the camera, Luca. I'm Tony Salerno. Great to have your company here at Popondetta Park. This is round 18 of NPL New South Wales men's ones action. Both these teams in the thick of the finals race. Sim. Gallegos back for Sim again, probing around the 18-yard box. Gallegos lets fire and just misses the bottom left corner. So the Uruguayan, not the one we're used to seeing here at Popondetta, but on the Sydney United side, goes very close. Saliadare, captain of the Mount Druitt side. This has played for a couple of teams around here. Over 200 games for the Blacktown Spartans, who are now in NPL 2. Trefiro, man on through Pavlovich. Still with Trefiro, perfect pass. Fragagiannis. Shaping the cross, one-on-one with Darko. The defender puts it into the middle. That was dangerous. Trefiro has a shot, goes across the face. Sim trying to get it on the recovery. And now into the box. Bilic goes way over the top. The Bull Boys have to jump to school to try and get that one. Over a quarter of this game gone here at Popondetta Park. No score. A couple of close chances. And tell me. Nice ball over the top for Sim. At the byline. With the right foot crosses. Trefiro making a run at the back post. Couldn't flick it in strong enough. And cleared away by Darko. So that's some of the class from two of their veterans. Go quickly here, Sydney United. But offside is the ruling. Both teams struggling to mount pressure. Getting in some nice areas. You hear the drum beating in the background. That's why we love this league. Very tribal. Contest. It's with Fernandez in midfield. Goes right back. Simonovsky sprinting, trying to put pressure on Saliadare. The Argentinian, ever the professional. Sim. Pickpocketed. Pavlovich. Flag went up for offside. Now Gallegos making a nice run in the middle. Gould watching it go behind for a goal kick. Sydney United looking a little bit more potent up front. Still no goals to show for it. In the under-20s, 3-2 the way of Mount Druitt. Pavlovich fouled. Now Mount Druitt haven't been down here for a while. On 24 minutes, the home side. Scored first in their last 3 games. Roberts. Darko. Off the chest of Fernandez. And beside the goal. So can't quite get the compass going the right way. Thomas Manos hasn't had too much to worry about, the shot stopper for Sydney United. Manos marshalling his troops. Launching into the Mount Druitt night sky. Roberts hooks it over his head. How about the effort last week from Joey Gibbs of Blacktown? Goal of the week with a bicycle kick. Sure, any of the goal scorers this evening would love to achieve a feat like that. Fragagiannis, a Sydney United push forward. Left by Trefiro. Sim pulls the trigger, but blocked by Mamone. And onto the grandstand roof. That's how much power was on it. Comes down again. Antelmi drops back. Deflection off Gallegos, but cleaned up. Pavlovich was fouled. He's off again. This time's got Fernandez with him. Roberts threads the needle. Fernandez is there. Tries to go across the keeper, but it was blocked and will go behind for a corner kick. Fernandez, not the tallest player in the team, so he'll be provider. Back post, a touch from Manos off the crossbar, still in. Roberts turns and shoots off the body of Sim and cleared away eventually by Sydney United. Clearances haven't been convincing tonight. Last touch off Fernandez and it'll be a throw in. Referee giving Manos a warning. Trefiro up the left-hand channel for Sim. Pavlovich. Trefiro in traffic. Here they come forward. Gallegos. Simonovsky! Just wide. Getting close to Sydney United, but not quite. 28 minutes gone. Still no goals between the two sides. Pavlovic tried to find Fernandez with that long ball, but he's pressing again, the big man. Simonovsky. Gallegos. Trefiro. Bilic delivers into the middle. Headed away by Gould first time. Fragagiannis along the ground. Trefiro leaves it, and tell me, creeping along that 18-yard box line. Sim. That's taking a bit too long. Counter attack. Pavlovic. Plenty of long balls tonight from Sydney United. Alamadine. Long ball. Fernandez. How did he sneak into there? And cleared away. Throw for Esposito. Trimble. Round the grounds, it is still Marconi 1, leading Sutherland 0. 54 minutes into that game at Seymour Shore. So you see Mount Druitt push forward again. Mamone. Cuts it square. Esposito. Pavlovic. Going across field. Spins Pavlovic. Goes to the right again. Wants another cross in. What's Mamone got? Delivers into the middle. Headed away. The chest of Monahan Vaika. They do win a free kick. Now Druitt. And the other Saturday night game, it is Sydney United, Sydney FC, under 21s 0. Rockdale 0 after 43 minutes. That one's approaching half time. As we are here, 42 minutes gone here at Popondetta Park. Still no score. But a free kick in good range here for Fernandez. Probably too far to shoot, but he'll have a go anyway. Fernandez bounces into the lap of Manos. Now back past the goalkeeper. Pavlovic was pressing. Sim. Monahan Vaika. Darko with the throw. To Melik. Almost a miscommunication there from the Sydney United defence. Esposito on the right. Finds Roberts. Delivers into the middle. Pavlovic off his head and just tipped almost over the crossbar, but into the control of Manos. So they're not far away here, Mount Druitt. Almost breaking the defences of Sydney United. Simonovsky dropped back into midfield. Almost like a rugby league legs tackle there. Now we know how many goals are scored this close to half-time. Can Sydney United or Mount Druitt add one to the score sheet? Gallegos. Fragagianos rips one in. Not cleared well off the chest of Trefiro. Couldn't get enough power. And then eventually over the top of the bar. We've entered injury time. And just as well, we have an injury. Josh Gould down in the box, hunched over. Just awaiting the fourth official on how much longer we have of stoppage time. Spoiler alert. He's got a 1 on the board, so no guesses for how long extra. And it's officially gone up 1 minute of injury time in this first half. Who's going to break the stalemate? Fragagianis. Simonovsky. Finds a right back again. Alamadine. Up the left wing. Who's he going to find towards the middle? Alamadine. Pavlovic is that man. Provides for Fernandez. Roberts. Knocked away by Manos. The referee blows his whistle. That is half-time here at Popondetta Park. After 45 minutes, we have a stalemate. It is Mount Druitt Town Rangers 0, Sydney United 58-0. Catch us for all the second half action in around 10 minutes' time. please. Benji, give him one, man. No, I'm good. I'm joking. All good, all good. Yeah, no, I'm good. Thank you. Welcome back to the second half here at Popondetta Park. At halftime, it is the Mount Druitt Town Rangers 0, Sydney United 58-0. Although we've got no goals in the back of the net, it's still been quite an intriguing first half. Two very close opportunities for both sides. Let's see who reaps the rewards in the second 45. I'm Tony Salerno. Great to have your company this evening. One of 3 games in NPL New South Wales men's ones competition in round 18. Round the crowns, we've got Marconi taking on Sutherland, while Rockdale also take on Sydney FC under 21s. Mount Druitt in the yellow and green. They're running from left to right on your screen. Sydney United traditionally in their red, but this evening are going with the away royal blue kit. Referee looks at his whistle, at his timepiece too. We're almost away here in the second half. And there we are, a go in the second half here at Popondetta Park. Mount Druitt and Sydney United 58, only separated by 6 points on the ladder. 3 points for the home side would be crucial this evening. Whereas Sydney United could kick away from the chasing pack. It's with Roberts. Was it a handball? Look, it was from this view, but the referees waved it away. Fernandez. Pavlovich wanted it in a better spot, didn't come his way. Bilic. Up the line. Sims looking to win the race, but sliding out was Saliadare. And he cleans up nicely. Trefiro. Sim. The wise heads working together. And Telmy turns. Has a shot too. Bounces off the chest of Saliadare. Alamadine wants it played through to him. Intercepted by Uscock. Gallegos, the Uruguayan. Trefiro. Nice ball, and Telmy jostling with Trimble, who makes himself big and watches it go behind. Mamone looks like he's got a bit of cramp down there. We are on Facebook Live and on YouTube. So let us know where you're watching from, what your thoughts of the game are thus far. Could hear the very vocal Sydney United 58 fan club. Travel far and wide with this great club. We see attention on Mamone. Scores around the grounds, and Marconi are kicking away at Seymour Shaw. It is Sutherland 0, Marconi 3. 12 minutes remaining in that one. And a goal apiece between Sydney FC under 21s and Rockdale. Mamone still behind the byline. So Coach Desmond might not want to go to his bench, but he may be forced to. Monahan Vaika. Through two defenders. Fernandez. Looking for a runner. Pavlovic puts his hand up. Nice ball. Looking for Roberts. He'll get there first. Plays it back for Fernandez along the ground. Pavlovic goes down. But the referee said it was fine. The contest was all good, said the referee. But they'll win the throw here, Mount Druitt. So trying to camp down in this end. Pavlovic trying to peel off his man. The last touch off Sydney United. So we'll go to the corner. Mount Druitt's first corner of the second half. Tufik Alameddine to do the honours. Delivers, back post, Trimble's rising up, but he commits the foul. So both teams' execution has been lacking a little bit. Peter Trimble says, "Go Rangers, watching from the warmth of Darwin." Hello, up in the top end. Just let us know where you are watching from. Bilic. Gallegos. Oh, almost like a karate kick there from Sim. We play on. Bilic switches to the right. Taken almost like an AFL mark there from Saliadare. Of course, the Sydney-Croatia chants you're hearing. That is the that was the name, formal name of Sydney United when they were part of the NSL in the early days. There'll be a throw-in on halfway. Esposito. Monahan Vaika. He's got space and a few options to his right if he uses them. Finds Roberts. Cutting inside Roberts. Nice footwork too. Shadowed by Elastalika. Roberts goes again. Looking for Esposito. Plays it to Pavlovic. Holding it up. Alameddine shot, but it was blocked. Solomon John. Monahan Vaika again. Shoots this time. Looking for the bottom corner. Touch was needed. And done by Manos. And tell me. Gallegos. Over halfway. And tell me again. Here comes Gallegos. Tamelik. Sim. Deflection at the feet of Gallegos. Chips it, trying to find Trefiro. Couldn't do so. And tell me, wins the spoils. Can't pull the trigger though. And eventually cleared by Alameddine. Now on the counter. Fernandez. Pavlovic. Beats his defender. Mount Druitt more than happy to play on the counter to start this second half. Mamone. Bit too much mustard on that one for Roberts. So he takes his time here, Manos. 55 minutes gone here at Popondetta Park. Mount Druitt Town Rangers 0. Sydney United 58-0. Headed on by Pavlovich. Roberts trying to get in behind the defenders. Does a good job of it. Still with Roberts. And the numbers game means a striker is tackled and loses possession. Mamone flew out of the air. Trofiro, the skipper. Gallegos. Nice run made. And tell me. Fragogiannis on that right side. Simonovsky hasn't seen a lot of it tonight. Fragogiannis sliding down. And it will be a corner. So Sydney United, can they open the scoring this evening? Still looking for our first goal here at Popondetta Park. Matthew Sim has the ball ready at the corner flag. Play short for Simonovsky. Sim again. With the right foot cross. Headed on. And saved. And Tilmy couldn't get it past Saliadare. The closest opportunity of the game. And the Mount Druitt Town Rangers goalkeeper was up to the task. Now, Fernandez's turn. He crosses it in this time. Got taken nicely and well read by Manos. Counter attack if they go quickly. Gallegos happy to put the foot on the brake this time. Bilic coming forward. An awkward ball into the middle. Bouncing for Trofiro. Lays it on for Antelmi. But dispossessed by Darko. Needed to be done as well. Fernandez. Now with Esposito. Bilic misread that one. Pushing the back from Roberts. It'll be a free kick for Sydney United. Three minutes remaining in normal time. Seymour Shaw, Sutherland 0, Marconi 3. So they're making the most of this weekend. A win for Marconi will surely put them towards the top 5. Not in it, around it. And Sydney United. Could they be causing an upset? 2-1 lead over Rockdale with 20 minutes or 30 minutes remaining. Darko's header onto the boot of Antelmi. Still with it, Antelmi. Plays to the left, but Mamone, another intercept. He's done that well this evening. Bilic switches play. Finds Sim on the right. Coming back towards the box, Sim. Shaved across twice. Goes down. And it will be a free kick. Inches outside the 18-yard box. Almost deja vu. We had a similar scenario in the first half. Matt Sim and Gallegos standing over the ball on the hour mark. Can Sydney United 58 open their account? Gallegos puts it into the middle, off the body of Uskok, still around, blocked. What a save from Sully Adare. You don't usually stop Simonovsky from there, and he's done a mighty effort. But a corner, and he's been in the wars tonight. The Mount Druitt skipper went down earlier, and now he's put off a great save. But they go again here, Sydney United, off Matt Sim's boot. Delivers short. Here comes Gallegos. First time over the crossbar. Not the strike he wanted to get on that one, the Uruguayan. Spent last season with Hawkesbury City FC. Oh, and now poor goal kick. It's at the feet of Sim. He's deadly from this range, but just beside the post, and goes begging. Matthew Sim, close but no cigar. Esposito, he's quick. Up the right-hand channel. Coming inside. Shouldered off by Trefiro. The veteran says, not like that, you don't. Darko. Wasn't expecting that pass, Monahan Vaika. Fernandez. Goes to the left. Pavlovic. Good opportunity here for Mount Druitt. Slows it down, Pavlovic. Puts it onto his right foot. Shoots, Pavlovic. And just into the side netting there. That could have been goal 11 for the season. But they still can't break the drought. We see our first substitution of the evening. Looks like coach Miro Velastalika will go to his subs bench. And he's taken off Patrick Antelmi. His night is done. So the striker comes off. And the new man in jersey 19 is Josh McDonald. Sim. Trefiro. Simonovsky couldn't get there before Saliadare. Monahan Vaika. Of course, we are on Facebook Live and on YouTube. Do this for NPL New South Wales Men's Ones competition, round 18. Let us know your thoughts on the game thus far. Where you're watching from, who's going to get the 3 points. Right now we have a stalemate, but it's a very intriguing one. Bilic. Here is McDonald, one of his first involvements of the game. Looks to cut inside, decides to stay out. Overlapping Bilic. McDonald again. Former Wollongong Wolf. Towards the byline, McDonald. Goes down, and the referee says free kick. So they're giving away a few free kicks, Mount Druitt. Just outside the 18-yard box. Here's another. Quite an acute angle, so maybe the shot won't be the preferred option. Trefiro and Gallegos. The ladder delivers. Punched away by Staliadare. Trofiro. Gallegos again. Heading towards the box. 1-2 onside to the referee. Trofiro. Let's fly. Deflected. And eventually with Fernandez. Long ball looking for Roberts. He's fast. Can he get between the defenders? Simonovsky just hasn't been able to get himself in the game. Darko finds Roberts on the left. Switches play. Pavlovic. Well controlled. What can he do with it, Pavlovic? Into the middle. Shot from Esposito. And sails over the crossbar. So can't quite get it on target both sides. And when they do, the goalkeepers have been up to the task. We have full time at Seymour Shaw over in Sutherland. And it's finished Marconi 3, Sutherland 0. So big result there for Marconi's. We see cut inside. Simonovsky was chasing. Waked away. McDonald puts it into the area. Headed away by Mamone. Fernandez. Roberts. Through ball, couldn't find Fernandez. Sim. Cutting inside 2. Decided he wouldn't pull the trigger. McDonald has that opportunity now. Cuts inside, shoots! And taken nicely there by Staliadare. Very hard to get past the Mount Druitt number 1. Of course, Blake Thompson missing in defence for Mount Druitt. Alameddine. Mount Druitt attack in the second half looking much better. Fernandez wins it back. He's tricky. This part of the box. Pavlovic tried to find the top right corner, but just a whisker away. Go quickly. End-to-end action here at Popondetta Park. Great Saturday night for football. Cold night, but the action is hot. Skewed off the boot. And out of play. So it'll be a throw for Sydney United 58. And we will get another substitution. Once again, Sydney United 58. Make a change. It is Glenn Trofiro. Been one of the best on the field. He'll be replaced by Liam Rose. Shoring it up in defence. Be a throw for Sydney United 58. Roberts, good control. They win the free kick. Do the Rangers. They've won 3 of their last 4. So this is the best period of their season. Can they make it 4 of their last 5? Sim was chasing. Darko. Esposito headers it forward. McDonald, one-on-one with Gould. They're pressing Sydney United, but cleared away there by Saliadare. Is the first goal coming relatively soon? McDonald, Sydney United in possession. Rose. The new men out there. Wasn't a good switch idea. Sim. Goes to the left. Finds McDonald at the byline. Cutting inside McDonald. Shoots! Looking for the bottom right. And taken nicely there by Saliadare. It's so hard to get it past him. And he's proved that again. Esposito. Decided they're going to press much more in the second half, Sydney United. Mamone in the long sleeves. Through ball from Temelik. Well read there by Gould. Monahan Vaika. Mamone, not the pass that Mount Druitt wanted. The game on a knife's edge. Throw for the visitors. I'd like to use the right-hand channel. Sydney United 58. They've gone to the subs bench twice. Mount Druitt yet to make a change. Flicked on by Simonovsky. Finds a nice pass in Gallegos. Drops the shoulder. The Uruguayan tried to peel off there Simonovsky, but they're up to the task. Alamadine. Roberts. Counter-attack here for Mount Druitt. Esposito. One of the quickest in the team. Switches. Looking for Pavlovic. Keeps it in Pavlovic. At the byline. And it will be a corner kick. So he does what he needed to do there. The Mount Druitt forward. The home side, 3 points here. Could be crucial to their finals hopes. 17 minutes remaining here at Poppendetta Park. Mount Druitt, can they be the ones to take the lead? Alamadine with the delivery. Goes back stick. Pavlovic tried to keep it in and goes behind. Thomas Manos just aligning his troops a little bit more. Last 15 minutes remaining. Now Simonovsky gets off his man. But eventually coming after was Trimble. Throw in here for Bilic. 18-yard box high. Throw comes down. Simonovsky along the byline. Cuts a square. Who's there? No one in time. And Alameddine sneaks away with it. Free kick. Sydney United. We're getting to the point where it's only going to take one or two small opportunities. 3 points still well and truly up for grabs here at Poppendetta Park. A scoreless draw last week, Sydney United. Will they be destined for that again? Gallegos goes to the left. Bilic into the middle. Not his preferred destination for that cross. It was easy meat for Saliadare. Pavlovic looking for Roberts. Bouncing off Velastalika, still with Roberts. Trying to go around his defender. Cut it inside. It was intercepted before it got to Fernandez. Pavlovic slowing things right down. Fernandez. Flag stayed down for Roberts. Monahan Vaika. Roberts. Mamone to deliver the cross. A little bit too heavy in between a shot and a cross. Ended up being both and none. Now we have a substitution. This time it is for Mount Druitt. And it is Tufik Alameddine, whose night's over. He'll be subbed by Cooper Koskeri. It's a fresh striker on for Mount Druitt. Bounces favourably. Sim looking to bring it down. And they couldn't get on the end of that one, Sydney United. Cleared away nicely by Mount Druitt. Their defence has been quite good without Blake Thompson. Suspended after a double yellow card against Wollongong last week. That's their only blemish in the last month. Mount Druitt against the ladder leaders, so got a lot of confidence. Team in yellow. Sydney United, the usual suspects. One of the few teams to go to Wollongong and take all 3 points. Long ball's been the order of the day for Mount Druitt. Space on the left with Sim. Heading towards the box, Sim cuts inside, off the right boot, along the carpet. And now on the counter, Roberts says thank you very much. Plays in Pavlovic, waiting for troops to arrive. Mijan Pavlovic. Couldn't thread the needle. Koskeri comes. Pavlovic overlaps. Goes around the byline, Pavlovic. Puts it back in the middle. No one there for Mount Druitt though. Koskeri. Cross comes in. Was looking for Pavlovic. Gonna make it to him. A throw for Mount Druitt. Lord Darko. been good in that left back position. McDonald has been lively since he's come on. Go right back to Saliadare. Hasn't got the greatest purchase from his clearances. The goalkeeper for Mount Druitt. His shot stopping's been unbelievable tonight. Flag goes up. Pavlovich not happy with that call. Now Druitt, thought they were both onside. Fragagiannis. And they win the free kick to Sydney United. So frustration for the home side. The visitors in a great position to potentially take the lead. We've entered the last 10 minutes. Can one of these teams pinch it from the fire? First serve goes to Sydney United 58. Gallegos directs it to the back stick. Coming over the top was Velastelika, but he's committed the foul. Monahan Vaika. Pavlovich moved into midfield. Shoots from just outside the 18-yard box. Gallegos. McDonald was onside. Will he have a crack? Cuts it looking for Simonovsky. Bilic comes to help out. McDonald probing. Gallegos, will he have a crack? Goes to the left. Bilic. Cross. Is a dangerous one. Fragagiannis. Into the middle it comes. No one there for Sydney United 58. So rain starts to fall here at Poppendetta Park. 5 minutes remaining. Who will go home with all 3 points? Pavlovich. Flag stays down. Still with the striker. In traffic. Lays it back. And just trickles beside the post. Manos, his best effort. Tips it away, but it will be a corner for Mount Druitt. Around the grounds, 5 minutes remaining in normal time. Sydney United, Sydney FC, under 21s 2, Rockdale 1. Corner to come in from Fernandez. Could this be it? Delivery near post. Pavlovich got a leg up. And then it went behind for a goal kick. Free kick for Sydney United. Played off the ball. We are on Facebook Live and on YouTube. Let us know who wins it from here. Sydney United fans and Mount Druitt fans. Simonovsky. Tried to find Sim. It's been the story of the night. Roberts. Koskeri. Roberts looking for options. Fernandez makes himself available, pulls the trigger, and then blocked. Uscock pushing forward. Sim plays in Uscock again. Shot, but the ever-present Carlos Saliadare. If he doesn't make the NPL Team of the Week, he'll be damn well close. Great effort to keep the visitors at bay. Roberts plays in Pavlovic. Flag goes up, offside. There wouldn't have been much in it. The rain getting heavier here in Edmonton. We go to the substitutions bench. Dragagiannis over the top, but Trimble almost was too casual. How to play through a throw. Delivery into the area. It's 2-on-2, but Saliadare owns his box. Esposito like a bullet up the field. McDonald. Rose overlaps, finds him. Cuts inside. Gallegos. Left to right, not too much for the middle. Sydney United 58. To Melik. Holding it up. To Melik with it again. Whips it into the middle. Deflected and behind, so it'll be a corner kick. Now it's Sydney United's turn. Not too much of normal time remaining. Got another goal in the other fixture, 3-1. Sydney FC over Rockdale. Into the dying stages. Gallegos with the delivery. Back post it goes. Sliding across Velastalika. We apologise for the language coming through the microphone. Saliadare. Nice bit of work there in midfield from Sydney United. It's going to be a contest. Saliadare does well enough. Fernandez. Esposito making his customary run upfield. Has options. Koskeri dispossessed at the last minute. And now there's space for Sydney United 58. McDonald up the left-hand channel. Fouled by Mamone. Last minute of normal time. And just getting in the face there, McDonald of Mamone. It's been a lively contest. Now just awaiting the fourth official to see how much time he'll put on the board. Looking like it'll be 3 minutes. How many stoppage time winners have we seen this season? Can we add this game to the list? Liam Rose to whip it in. Plenty of options in the middle. Simonovsky, we haven't seen him too much tonight. Will he feature? Delivers down. Headed away, Esposito. Launches long. Fragagiannis. He looks for McDonald, but offside, says the assistant referee. Tough place to play here, Popondetta Park. So if you leave with a result, you've done well. And that's what's looking like will happen for Sydney United. But there is still time. They can't clock off here. Roberts. At the byline, turns, crosses it in. Can't make it to Pavlovich. So now corner, Mount Druitt's turn. Can they silence the Sydney United crowd? It'll be Fernandez to deliver. Goes towards the middle. Pavlovich got up there, but taken by Manos. And Pavlovich. Looks like he's going to go into the naughty book. Yellow card for Pavlovich. Frustration on Manos. Rose. Just haven't been able to maintain possession enough this evening. Here they go again, Sydney United. McDonald was onside. What can he deliver? Puts it into the middle. Darko puts it behind for a corner. Sydney United 58. Can they play Spoiler in front of his home crowd and pinch one from the fire? Troops waiting in the middle. Deliveries near post, but taken nicely there by Saliadare. On the counter, they love this. Mount Druitt. Fernandez looked to tee up Esposito, couldn't get to it, but still with Fernandez. And he wins the free kick. So time is of the essence. We're into injury time. They go quickly. Mamone on the right, but just a bit too strong for him. Bilic. Long up the left side. Mamone's been great in defence. Monahan Vaika. This is the final game of NPL New South Wales Saturday, round 18. And that is all here at Popondetta Park. We have finished with a stalemate at full time. It has finished Mount Druitt Town Rangers 0, Sydney United 58-0. Thank you very much for joining our coverage this Saturday night. Points were shared, but a good game all the same. Make sure you tune into this channel tomorrow for more NPL New South Wales men's ones action. I'm Tony Salerno. Thank you very much for your company. Bye for now.